I always say in my interviews that I'm not a perfect human being. I can make mistakes like anybody else, so don't expect too much of me and don't put me on a pedestal.
Sexy, strong, and smart. At age 25, supermodel Naomi Campbell has done more than most could hope to accomplish in a lifetime. She's part Jamaican, part Chinese, all exotic. She can go from diva to darling at the drop of a hat and look equally beautiful with her hair cut short or long and wild. Her fine features have appeared on countless magazine covers. Her best body in the business figure has strolled the catwalks for every major design house around the world. Naomi doesn't walk down the runway, she prowls. Seeing her in action, it's surprising to learn that Naomi never planned a future in fashion.
I never dreamed of being a model because it wasn't what I set out to be. I wanted to be a dancer, so for me, the whole business was captured me by surprise.
Perhaps the biggest surprise came to Naomi's grade school classmates in London, England, when they learned of her success. As a child, she wasn't known for her looks.
They say I look like it's called olive oil. So olive oil,
really?
I was with teas, olive oil, and I was called twigs and lanky and all these. I wasn't pretty at all.
But that's all changed. Today, Naomi's beauty is an undisputed fact, but she's much more than a pretty face. As a businesswoman, she partnered with fellow supermodels Elle Macpherson, Claudia Schiffer, and Christy Turlington to open New York's Fashion Cafe in 1995. Its success has inspired the girls to launch restaurants in New Orleans, London, Rome, and Barcelona, with more on the way.
I think it's become a major business for us girls. I don't think there's ever going to be that group again for some reason that the media focus on so much. I mean, we're all going off to do different things, you know.
Daring to be different, Naomi also dabbles in acting. She first appeared in George Michael's 1990 Freedom video, and then went on to play the object of Michael Jackson's desire in his In the Closet video. On film, Naomi has bewitched the camera. In the French documentary based on her life, entitled La Légende des Top Models, Naomi Campbell. Her other credits include roles in Miami Rhapsody, Girl 6, and Unzipped.
I won't really say I've acted. I've done cameos in movies. I'm doing a cameo in this new movie with Alan Smitty, producers Andy Vanya, who did Evita.
Movies are still the tip of the iceberg. Naomi has authored 2 books and recorded a CD called Baby Women that tops the charts in Japan. But no matter what she does or where her travels take her, fans worldwide clamor just to be in Naomi's presence.
I'm very fortunate, and I know that, and I didn't have to be doing what I do, and I didn't have to be discovered, so I remember those things.
In the next 30 minutes, Naomi will travel the globe, from the catwalks of New York City's Fashion Week to Barcelona, Spain, where fans flock as she celebrates the opening of a new fashion cafe. And on her way to Paris, Naomi makes a quick stop in Beverly Hills for a last-minute shopping spree at Lily AC.
It's just beautiful. It's simple but beautiful.
It's simple and sexy.
You can wear anywhere, no?
Yeah.
I get very excited buying antique clothing, and I've always loved antique clothing because it's antique and it's got a history behind it. It has a culture.
Now at the peak of her modeling career, Naomi Campbell is in constant demand during New York's Fashion Week. After a grueling morning on the runways, she arrives backstage for the Anna Sui collection, her 6th show of the day.
I'm always nervous, actually, even now, even after all these years of when I do runway, because, I mean, every type of a performance is spontaneous when it's live.
She may have a case of the jitters on the inside, but at the surface, Naomi is all business. She sits patiently as stylists begin to work.
We're there to do what they want. That's the way the look of the show. We don't think we have a say, and we shouldn't, because that's part of our job, and that's what we get paid to do. People basically just think it's really superficial, and I just, you know, we're doing our work just as someone else is doing their work. We're there to show the clothes and not ourselves, and that's what should come across.
Before the show, designer Anna Sui stops to wish Naomi well. Naomi gives high marks to Anna's creations.
They're very feminine, very sexy, very fresh, and I've always thought that Anna had and has a very English kind of vibe to her, which is why I think that we connected.
I love dressing her. It's a dream to dress Naomi.
She's on her way back. She's just having makeup on.
With less than an hour before showtime, there's no time for idle chit-chat. Even the reporters are left waiting.
Do you want to say anything about Anna?
I will. If I put my eyes on, and I promise.
Come back.
Okay.
Okay, you gotta turn around.
Naomi needs her makeup to be flawless for an appearance on The Late Show with David Letterman later this evening. Top stylist Francois Nars takes a look.
Well, that's a very powdery face.
Yeah. The first makeup artist I ever met when I came to New York, when I was 16 for American Vogue, and he's incredible because he doesn't wipe your personality away from your face.
Once Francois is finished, Naomi must wind her way through the congested backstage area to sit with the hairstylists.
It never used to be this way, but now it's like there's thousands of cameras, there's more camera crews than models and photographers, and it's very hectic, and it's a little hysterical, but I understand it's good media for the designers, and they need to have that. It's just sometimes when they get in the way and they get a little intrusive, that can be a little upsetting for the models, and we need to be kept in a good mood, I think, because we're there to perform and do our best, and that's important.
Naomi's distinctive style is apparent on the runway. In fact, it's an inherited trait.
My mother was a contemporary ballet dancer. She did it for many years, and I remember my first show, she goes, well, you do this, and she was walking down the hallway in the house and showing me how to take off my coat and stuff like that. I'm very happy with my life to still be modeling 10 years later and still be doing so well and still be fortunate to get into work with great people.
Coming up, Naomi and fellow supermodel Claudia Schiffer tour Barcelona's fashion cafe. But first, during a book signing, Naomi is reunited with a face from her past.
Whatever you want to try in life, you should try. I don't think you should ever not try because of being criticized.
Not content to confine herself to the world of modeling, Naomi Campbell is expanding her talents as an author. Her latest offering is a self-titled pictorial biography. While visiting New York for Fashion Week, Naomi attends a signing at a downtown bookstore.
Naomi, right here, please.
Hey, dude.
Naomi?
Yeah, never look yet. Naomi? Make a friend.
Right here, Naomi.
Can you hold the book? Naomi, can you hold the book? Thank you, darling.
It's a big memory, basically. It's like I've been in this business for 10 years, and it's just a collaboration of all the things I've ever done, all the photographers I've ever worked with, and with friends and family, and just, for me, it's like a big diary. Do not come to my apartment anymore.
For Naomi, writing books is a natural extension of one of her passions.
I love reading biographies. Recently, I just read the Celestine Prophecy and James Redfield author, and also the follow-up to that, The 10th Insight. And then I can switch, and I just finished reading Mario Puzo, the guy that wrote The Godfathers, The Dawn. Yeah, I'm on playing so much that, I get a chance to read, which is great. Like, no one can get to you, there's no phones ringing, and you can just cut off.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen. Naomi? We've got the public waiting, so...
Naomi's book captures many candid moments in her life. Choosing a favorite is easy.
I think the pictures taken by my actual my friend Christy, who's also my colleague and work and partner in the restaurant, just because it's I'm not posing, I have no makeup, I'm sitting in an airport, and that's kind of fun to see, because people always expect you to look so glamorous, and you don't always. You get pimples like everybody else. What do you do to get rid of them? I put this spot cream that my doctor gives me. It's pink, and my poor boyfriend has to see me at night with little pink spots all over my face, but that's the only thing I can do.
After pleasing the paparazzi, Naomi greets the crowd.
Hi. How are you? Very well, thank you. What's your name?
Bill?
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Great. Thank you. Will you sign too?
Thankful for her success, Naomi feels she has an obligation to her fans.
They come there and they wait so long, and I think it's rude not to do so. So I think You know, I want to try and please everyone, but you cannot please everyone, but you try as much as you can.
Oh my God, I remember so well now. God, you got so big.
I took him to my 21st birthday party with me. He was my date. And it was really sweet because he had the pictures, which I've lost. I have to now hunt for.
Personal appearances like this leave Naomi with a great sense of satisfaction.
And I like to say at the end of the day, well, I got this done today and I got achieved this today. I'm basically the type of person that's taken each day at a time, and I just think I want to be able to say when I get older, I tried this and I tried that, and if it failed or it didn't work, whatever, or it did work, whatever. But at least when I get to a certain age, I can say, well, I'm not going to regret anything in my life. I lived my life to the fullest, which I think I am doing.
Coming up, jet-setting supermodel Naomi Campbell excites her European fans at Fashion Cafe's grand opening in Barcelona.
Thank you very much for coming out and supporting Fashion Campbell Barcelona.
Tour has only added to her frequent flyer miles. Today, she joins co-owners and fellow supermodels Elle McPherson and Claudia Schiffer in Barcelona, Spain, for the grand opening of the newest addition to their Fashion Cafe family.
Hola. Hola.
Started in 1995, April 7th, and we've now got 5 running, we've got 7 in construction, and we've got like 10 planned.
The first order of business is an afternoon press conference.
Welcome and thank you for coming to the opening press conference for the Fashion Cafe Barcelona.
It's great to have a place of our own, like everyone else has their own theme landmark restaurant. The fashion industry has their own theme landmark restaurant.
During the press conference, Naomi is offered an interesting proposal from a Spanish fan.
Naomi, he wants to know if you are willing to open a fashion cafe with him in Sevilla, where he lives, and he would love to get married with you.
Thank you. I'm glad I can't marry you, and we would very much like to open fashion cafes all over Spain, so if you'd like to come and talk to Tommaso, myself, Claudia and Elle afterwards, we can talk about your future investment with Fashion Cafe.
These ladies may be beautiful, but they are all business. After the press conference, their promotional agenda continues with one-on-one interviews and a tour of the new restaurant.
Welcome to Fashion Cafe Barcelona.
Okay. Are you coming?
This dress belongs to
Jackie Onassis. It's really beautiful, very unique. And this is the entrance.
This is the lens that all of them have, which is
like a photographer lens.
This is like going through the photographer's eye into the world of fashion.
Right. It's a dress of from Valentino, yeah, designed especially for Diana Ross. And this one is a La Croix. Beautiful dress.
There's Claudia's book over here, this case.
There's Naomi's book over there.
This area seats 200, we can sit 200 dinners. Upstairs we have 800 square meters discotheque.
And a big runway.
Yeah.
Actually, a runway that you can move out electrically, it will move out.
It's quite a big space, isn't it?
Yeah. Hi, hola.
This is our kitchen.
Yep. This is the menu.
This is our chef.
Hola, guapísima. Me voy a poner morado yo, es que es demasiado esto.
And they're preparing for tonight's event.
Using the Fashion Cafe as proof, Naomi is happy to dispel the popular perception that models don't eat.
We all eat, and so if we didn't eat, we wouldn't be able to survive and to have the energy to travel the way we do. It's just impossible. I think it's just a myth that people like to think that we don't eat, but we absolutely do.
It won't just be tomatoes.
And it won't just be bread.
And yeah. They're not ready yet, in other words. It's a little earlier. You know, we're in Barcelona, everything starts really late.
And it's going to be mad in here tonight. I love the kitchen always, and every fashion cafe I always end up in the kitchen. I like to pick.
I mean, it's, obviously, the theme restaurant is not all about food. It's also the museum part. But yeah, the food is good, too.
When the tour is finished, Naomi leaves to prepare for the grand opening.
Adios.
Several hours later, she makes an elegant entrance in her hotel lobby, escorted by her date, famed flamenco dancer Joaquin Cortez, and wearing a dress designed especially for tonight. Naomi receives an enthusiastic reception from the crowd, but she's ready for it.
When you go to like a media event, like an opening of a movie or a musical or something, or a restaurant, you know what to expect, so your mind is mentally ready and set for that type of thing.
When Naomi arrives at Fashion Cafe a few minutes later, she's greeted by more fans, and this time she really gives them something to scream about.
Thank you very much for coming out and supporting Fashion Cafe Barcelona. We are extremely happy to open in Barcelona. And
Buenas noches, Barcelona.
Once inside the restaurant, it's not long before Naomi disappears into the crowd to party the night away.
We just want people to enjoy themselves, want people to like the restaurant and to come back, and basically to feel they've taken a part of us with them when they leave.
Up next, Naomi hops a plane to Los Angeles for an impromptu shopping spree.
That's beautiful.
Naomi is basically not shy, and if she's really comfortable around people, she'll walk around kind of undressed. And a long time ago, if people saw her come in, they would hang out in front of the store waiting to, like, catch glimpses.
After a hectic but successful Fashion Cafe opening in Barcelona, Naomi Campbell is once again on the go. This time, she finds herself in Los Angeles, California. Her day-long shoot at a Hollywood film studio has ended early, leaving her with a rare moment of free time.
We can take it in?
Yeah.
Okay. No. Okay. Did you meet Rita? We have to say where we are. We're in Lily. This is Rita, the owner. This is the most amazing antique store, most amazing collection of dresses ever in the world. And we all come here.
Love. Thank you.
The we Naomi is referring to are the many models and celebrities who like to keep this Beverly Hills shop a secret amongst themselves.
Perfect.
This is couture lingerie from Italy from the 60s.
That's beautiful.
It wears a little teeny dress.
That's beautiful.
Okay.
You know what it is now? Is that finding all the correct shoes and everything to go. It's my, because I don't get my feet are 9, and it's like, it's not that.
Did your office tell you I tried to buy shoes for you last week?
No.
But they didn't give me enough time.
More and more right now, I love to shop antiques. Okay. For me, it's like an investment of, it's not just going and buying something from a store. I would never go to a shop now, just buy, I like that whole outfit, shoes, head to toe, and buy the whole thing.
Naomi has limited time to look for things. But because she's a regular at Lily's, Rita has picked out several items in advance.
Okay. Beautiful. So all that to try on? All that. Okay.
It's off to the dressing rooms to try on the clothes.
And guess what? There she is.
It's gorgeous. I'm pissed.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Charles Jourdan, never born.
There we go.
And then you know what I love about it?
Done.
Naomi is basically not shy, and if she's really comfortable around people, she'll walk around kind of undressed. And a long time ago, if people saw her come in, they would hang out in front of the store waiting to, like, catch glimpses.
I can wear this
This is
anywhere.
amazing.
It's just, you can wear, it's just beautiful. It's simple but beautiful.
It's simple and sexy.
You can wear it anywhere, no?
Yeah.
In Paris, I'll wear it next to the weekend.
And what's your intention?
Well, my boyfriend's coming, so he'd like this.
Okay. And then we really have to say, Naomi takes all of her clothes to Europe, makes all the designers totally jealous. They copy all of her clothes, and it's this really great cycle. This looks really good. The great thing about Naomi as a shopper is that she doesn't need a label or a name or anything of the sort to know if something is good or if she likes it. She just has great instincts about clothes.
See, I don't have particularly one favorite look. I just, I'm not predictable in what I wear or how I'm going to be or how my hair is going to be. I change it all the time.
This for Naomi.
This is incredible. This one fits me perfect.
And it's because we had it done on Naomi's form.
The form is a specially designed mannequin based on Naomi's measurements.
So all the things that you've seen us pinning right now, we actually will end up doing on her form, and they'll all fit her exactly as this one does.
Looking great is Naomi's business. She never falters, even when she's off the clock.
I've got to be comfortable with the way that I look and the way I feel. So, I mean, that's just the way I am as a personality. I love to keep changing myself and reinventing, but I get bored of myself. I love fashion, so I'm in the right business.
I think I'm fat right now. I'm happy.
Oh my God, I was just going to tell you.
You thinner?
Like a twig, man.
No. I gained weight.
better?
I gained weight. I'm happy with how I feel.